Hi, welcome back. Oh, yeah, okay. I just wanted to check that I switched the light on because I sometimes forget and then I go live and then I look like I'm sitting in a dark room, which I am because it makes me relax sometimes. So, how you doing? I apologise. I'm going live 18 minutes earlier than I said I would. I did tag people just in case they wanted to be here, and I hope that they do. I'm just gonna pop out this chat again. Am I dropping frames? Oh, hello. I'm dropping frames and we've only just started. That's not very good, is it? That's not very good at all. Okay. It seems to be behaving itself. Let's check that I haven't done something silly and left something open that didn't need to be open. Hold on. Please bear with me. Yeah, everything seems fine. Very strange. But I'm going to pop out the chat because this happened yesterday where it just wasn't quite working properly. The chat, it just wasn't showing me who was in and what was happening. So yeah, that was very strange. My Dropbox is paused, so I've done all the right stuff. See, in my haste of wanting to just go live, I've forgotten to do a bunch of stuff. So anyway, welcome to the studio. Welcome to, what day is it? Wednesday, the 16th of September. It is the day before one of my good friend's birthdays, which is tomorrow, Mr. Matthew Whitty. David Levitz is here! Hello, David. Lovely to see you. And I'm so glad you got your little package of goodies. That's, yeah, super cool. And thank you for putting Blur Song 2 as your background music, because that made me really happy, because I love that song. Reminds me of my childhood and of doing, like, tons of gigs. It's one of those songs that you just play hundreds of times, which is, and it never gets old, like, oh, crying out loud, what's going on with the connection? Oh, this is making me really sad. Yes, David, you are first. It seems that you are. We got 3 in now, though, so, but you were number 1. Number 1. Okay. I don't know what's happening. I was thinking, wow, this is, you know, yesterday, so David, you were here yesterday, we finally got to a point where my computer is not falling over whilst I'm recording, which felt like such a great achievement. And now the connection's just all dodgy, so if you do lose me for a second ever, then I will try and fix it. We've dropped 220 frames and I've only been live for 2.5 minutes. That's not good at all. But anyway, we'll work it out. You may have to just bear with me. So yeah, how are you? Whoever's in the room, as it were. It's warm here today. Again, I slept terribly last night. I kept waking up every hour or an hour and a half, and it was just a nightmare. It was literally, I was having nightmares. I never have nightmares, and I don't know whether it was because Tone was away, so maybe I couldn't relax, or because of the heat, or a combination of the two, but yeah, it wasn't fun. I can't remember the first, I think there were 3 nightmares. I can't remember the first 2, although I do know that one of them really shook me. Like, it really was too real. It was one of those horrible ones. But the one that I do remember is that I think I was on a bus. Maybe was I on a bus or was I in a room? Anyway, someone was trying to stab me. That was the long and short of it. And they did it. They stabbed me. I got stabbed. It really sucked. And it hurt and I bled a lot. And I've come to the conclusion that I think I've been watching too many episodes of Dexter. That's what I have concluded from the situation. Also, Darren Brown was in my dream, which was really nice. That was a nice moment. I gave him a cuddle. It was very funny in my head. And for anyone that doesn't know who Darren Brown is, he's a mentalist in the UK here. He's brilliant. I really love what he does. He's quite a fascinating sort of character, and I've liked what he's done for a long time. Anyway, he was in my dream, and what I remember is that I saw him, and then I hugged him, obviously, because it's me, and as I hugged him, I went, oh no, we're not meant to be hugging because of COVID. And then he said, shh, let's just not tell anyone. And I was like, okay. And then I basically thanked him for being very kind. I met him a long time ago for all of 30 seconds, and he was so nice, and it's amazing how, that small interaction I had with him really stuck with me. So the way that it went down was, and by the way, I will get to what we're actually doing today, in a second, but the way it went down was, so I went to the preview show of one of his new shows for it's a long convoluted thing that I can't remember why I was there, and I saw him standing at the after show, like he was chatting to loads of people, obviously, it's a one-man show, he was the guy. And knowing what it's like after gigs, I was like, I'm not going to go and just go up to him and be like, hi. But I equally was like, but I really just want to say how brilliant I thought the show was. Like, I just want him to feel appreciated because I really appreciate what he does, and you know the amount of time and effort and skill that goes into his show. That's just unbelievable, like actually incomprehensible for me. So as I was leaving, I literally ran over to him. I did, and I just went. And I think he must have been talking to someone. I said, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to say, amazing show. Love what you do. I'm going to leave you to it because I know that you're busy. And he grabbed me and he went, wait, who are you? And I was like, oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm Emily. Hi. I think I said I'm a drummer. But yeah, and he went, thank you. And then I just ran away. But I thought for him to take that moment to just be like, hold on a second. Wait. What? It was just a really nice moment, but it really stuck with me because to take even 5 seconds to just be present with someone, I don't know, it struck a chord with me, and I've never forgotten that, and I try to implement that with people. I find it difficult sometimes because my attention, as you know, my attention can get drawn quite quickly away from what I should be thinking about. But anyway, that's my little story time for the day. Walrus Tass is here. Hello, how are you? Okay, this is taking a bit of an odd turn, one that I didn't anticipate. So David says, can vouch, being stabbed sucks. Excuse me? What? Also, Darren Brown has infiltrated your psyche. That can't be good. What's he up to? I don't mind. Hey, if that means that we get to be friends, I'm all about it. That's absolutely fine with me. And so David, Travis Dixon, not David Levids, sorry, please expand on the fact that you've been stabbed. Mine was just in my dream and it was horrendously traumatic. Of course, if you don't mind talking about it, of course, obviously, that would be, yeah, that's sorry. I don't mean to be flippant, I suppose is the right word. David Lamid is saying, just doing great, so happy with goodies. Yay, thank you very much, my absolute pleasure. And David is saying, hi Dave. Okay, so we are back in the studio with Channon Bailey once again. This is the last track of a batch of 4 that we've done over the last couple of weeks. And I think he's got another set of 4 booked in, yeah, end of October, because he said that's leading up to his favourite holiday, which is Halloween, so that was a really nice thing. We need to move this in here. So this song is called What It Means. He claims that this is that he does this always, where he gives me 3 sort of quite out there, not difficult songs, but like just different kind of songs, and then finishes on an easy one. And I always just think, oh, they're famous last words, so it's probably going to be the most complicated of all of them. I haven't heard it yet, as always. I've had a couple of notes, which is good because there's a big section in the middle, which I will explain when we get there, because I saw it on the waveform and I was like, oh, and then I remembered what he said, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Scott Montgomery's here. Hello, Scott. How are you? From Strasbourg. Lovely part of the world. World. Very lovely part of the world. Well, welcome. It's lovely to see you on here. Thanks for the reply about circular time. So Scott emailed me. I think you emailed me. No, in fact, no. I think it was a comment. Anyway, me and Scott have been in contact. He was asking me if... Oh, no, it was on a YouTube comment, I think. He was basically saying, did I see somewhere that you were talking about seeing time as a circle? And I was explaining that. So when I was a kid growing up, learning the drums, I was obsessed. I still am obsessed with groove and with timing and time generally as a concept. And I just wanted to understand it more. I wanted to improve my groove. That kind of rhymes. And I went to a variety of different teachers to get their opinion on how I should be improving my timekeeping and developing my groove. And I went to this particular drummer called Andrew Small. He's a drummer in the UK. He's a lovely, lovely man. Brilliant drummer, of course. Plays with Massive Attack, I think, at the moment. And yeah, brilliant. Known him a very long time. Very, very. I think he's known me since I was about 14, so a long time. And I went and had a lesson with him, and I was like, right, I want to talk to you about time. And he said, well, how do you see the click? And I was like, well, when I hear the click, I hear ding, 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 ding. And he was like, okay, that's interesting. So when I see the click, or when I hear it, or whatever, this is what I see. I see it more like a circle. So it's a ding, 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 ding. And I just thought that was such a fascinating concept. So I became obsessed with that idea, of course, because it's me. And and went further in with that. And now these days, I mean, honestly, I see time as this crazy fluid thing. And what I think I said to Scott, and as soon as I said it, I was like, I can't believe I've actually referenced this. I haven't even seen the film properly, but I said it's kind of like I see time like flubber. You know the film, the Disney film with Robin Williams, that little green goo? That's how I see time. It's this very fluid kind of thing. Or, if you're my age, a bit like Alex Mack when she melts or whatever into that sort of like silver platinum, what's that stuff called? Oh, I'll remember it. No, I probably won't. Anyway, yeah, when she melts into that liquid metal kind of stuff, that's what it reminds me of. This kind of like, it's very fluid. It's very, there's no edges. There's no, I don't know. Whereas before the click was this. I mean, it was literally an edge. It was a pure edge. Anyway, so that is the very long way of saying hello, Scott, and welcome to this live stream. And you should get used to my little rambling moments. They happen a lot. And David is saying hello to Scott from Georgia. And I was saying to Tone just now, he just got back from skiing, and I said, David from Georgia got his package. I'm really excited. And then he said, oh, what part of Georgia? And I said, I can never pronounce it properly. And I said, I think it's the capital. And then he went, Atlanta. And I was like, oh no, not the state, the country. And I'm still not going to try and say it, because I asked Alexa, Alexa, what's the capital of Georgia? Alexa, what's the capital of Georgia? Tbilisi, because I always want to say Sibley, like Sibley, but it's not, it's Tbilisi. So, yes, anyway, Tbilisi. I would like to come to Tbilisi, mainly because David is there and he said he would feed all of the people that come on these live streams lots of nice food. And that will get me to many places in, like, food is really where my heart is. It's the quickest way to my heart. Warris Tass says, when I was a teenager in high school, relatively rough all-boys school, one day one of the kids decided I needed a pen in my head. Dude, haha, wasn't fun at the time, laugh at it now, and mates with the guy. Of course you're mates with the guy, that's brilliant, I love that. But I'm sorry that happened, that sounds pretty horrendous, to be honest. But at least you can laugh about it now, that's the main thing. Scott Montgomery, hi. And Charlotte Bibby, yay! Hello for 5 minutes. That means that you're probably teaching at 3 o'clock. Thank you for popping in to say hello. That's super cool. And David saying Charlotte, and Warren Tuss is saying Alex Mack, like Mercury. Yeah, it's a different compound that I'm thinking of. Pewter. That's what I'm thinking of. I don't know if anyone else has any sort of like, if they agree. That's what Alex Mack looks like she melted into, was pewter. But actually, yeah, you're probably more correct with Mercury, David, to be fair. Charlotte says, recording session finished? Yes, I saw that kit. Oh my goodness. Very jealous. Gorgeous. It looks as gorgeous as I'm sure it sounds. And I love the little cliffhanger. I want to know who was recording on it. You don't have to say now, but I'm just saying I'm excited to hear who it was, because that kit was pretty sexy, wasn't it? Lesson start at 3:30. Oh, okay, cool. But I'm assuming you are breaking for lunch. What are you having for lunch? I just had some rice with vegetables and some natto. I got my natto yesterday, so I'm really happy. I had 2 servings, should have only had 1, but it's fine. David says, yeah, I know that movie. Oh, brilliant. Alexa. Oh, sorry, Alexa. Okay, so let's have a listen to this song. So this song is called What It Means. Channon has said to me, he said, look, it's super rough, so please, like, bear with me and be kind and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, look, it's a good song is a good song, and I think that Channon is such a great example of that feeling. It's very simple. Right, this was bugging me yesterday. All my wires were crossed, literally, and I couldn't deal with it. Right, So I've rearranged in here. You can't see it, but I'm feeling happier about it. So let's just switch you over to an iPad. Okay, so we're just going to go with this. I think it's another situation of kind of do what you want sort of thing. So we'll just, yeah. Oh, what did you have? Charlotte had a cheese in a wrap with butter. Haha. See, cheese can't deal. It's good though. I wish I liked cheese because the idea of it I like, which probably sounds even stranger. But there we go. Right. Let's switch off this click and let's have a listen to what it means. There's an intro without drums, so that's good. I love this bridge. That's really nice. I'll tell you what this is in a second. Save files. So 701. Alright. Cool, I really like that. I love the bridge. So that big 8-bar silence thing, there's going to be a vocal chant in that. So yeah, that's why that's not there. I'm very tempted to do like just a kick drum. For some reason, I had it in my head that it would be like a stomp thing. But I don't think it is. Yeah, and it's one of those things where I will ruin it if I end up putting like just a kick drum there. What I might do is just give him a separate kick drum that he can shove in there if he wants to. Yeah, I think so. But love it as always. I mean, it's starting to get boring because it's like they're just great songs. He's writing great songs, and it's right at the beginning of the process of the song being done, which is always really fun. And yeah, and I feel like it's one of those songs that's almost going to play itself, which is always a lovely thing. So, right, David is saying, Charlotte, you should try Katchapuri. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea. Zalsta is here. Hello, Zalsta. Hello. Eek. Started early, lot. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just couldn't help it. I was like, right, I'm ready to go. And otherwise, I'm just going to be sitting around. I know what will happen. I'll start doing something. And then it will be like pointless work, if you know what I mean. Like just faffing. I'll be faffing, doing pointless things. I even put out a thing you probably saw on my stories saying, you know, I'm doing some new Drums Guide 2 videos. So if you've got any ideas, then hit me up with them. Because it's something that I should have done anyway, I should be doing, but it was one of those ones I was like, I'll just do it now. And then I was like, right, I'm gonna go, but that's why I made sure that I tagged you all, because I felt so guilty that I was coming on early, and I was like, oh my god, they're gonna kill me. So anyway, I'm glad you're here, Zalsta. Thank you so much for being here. David said hello to Zalsta. Nathan says, now the timer has officially run out, I'm going to say hello. Not one for grudges, eh? No, thank you for being here, Nathan. It's lovely to see you as always. And apologies again for coming on early. Zalsta saying hello. Oh, everyone's just saying hello. And Zalsta says, so did mine. I'm assuming your alarm went off as well. David says, Nathan, do you know the French comedy OSS 117? No idea. Charlotte says, yes, David, cheese bread sounds like my favourite thing. I love cheese. Yeah, I'm not a great fan, but I appreciate it. And Nathan says to David, no, mate, where I'm from, OSS or OS is a horse. I have no idea what's going on. And Scott Montgomery says, yes, Jean Dujardin. No, what? Jean Dujardin. I don't know what that means. In fact, I need to stop saying things that I don't know what it means. And the Zalsta knows what I'm talking about because he saved me once, and I will never forget it. He will forever be my hero for what he did for me on the live stream. He basically saved me from repeating things in another language, and I just didn't know what I was saying. But he knew what I was about to say, and he was like, "Just stop." Right, stop repeating what this person is typing. They're saying very rude things. And I was like, okay, I will, thank you. And literally, I've been like, well, you're like my best friend. That's it. I don't know whether you knew that, Zalsta, but that's how it goes with me. If you do something like that, I'm like, we're golden for good. David says, Jean Dujardin looks like Nathan, actor in the film. Oh, in OSS 117. Okay, that's good. I'm glad that it's not something a bit crude. Okay, so I think for this I'm just going to literally just go in and play what I feel. Definitely needs some percussion on there, so I will stick some tambourine on it afterwards. Maybe some shaker, but I don't think so. Like I say, this middle section though is the only bit that I'm a little bit like, because what could I do? In fact, because actually it ends the way the way the song ends will be the way that the middle bit ends. So maybe I could do my stomp, and then he can always just take it out if he doesn't like it. So that's what I want to be doing over. Sorry, that is super loud. Oh, and I've gone blurry as well. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do it, and then we can work it out from there. So in fact, I don't think I've recorded stomps in this room, so that would be really fun. Okay, hold on. French comedy, Nathan's being chatted up basically by all you guys calling him Jean de Jardin, and I'm going to look up this guy because I don't know who that is. Oh no, is that smart? This is not smart what I'm doing because I lost some frames already. Oh, I know that guy. Yeah, he's a very good looking fella. Very good looking fella. You guys saying that Nathan, I barely know what you look like. It's so funny because of just the nature of social media. Unless there is literally a front-on picture of your face. Oh, in fact, no, you sent me a picture of you in the t-shirt, so I do know what you look like. So yes, actually, correct. You do look a bit like that fella, like Jean. So yeah, good. In my dreams, he looks like a French Sean Connery. He's a good-looking fella. All right, so I think I'm just going to go in. I'm going to do 3 takes, usual sketch. This song is about 4 minutes. Yeah, so I will be back in about 12 minutes. If you've got any other questions, as usual, as per, for all the regulars that know, just stick them in the chat. For any newbies, stick them in the chat, and I will endeavour to answer them, but more often than not, I just ramble on a subject, confuse myself, and then forget what I was talking about. So if you'd like to see that, then by all means, please do put something in the chat. All right, so I'm going to switch over to the live room, and we'll get some drums down, and then we'll look at recording some stomps and some claps. I almost wish you guys were actually in the room with me because we could have all done it together, like just stick a mic in the middle of a room and all just stomp and clap. It would have been really fun, but alas, we'll try and do a version of it. I should... It's a shame I don't have big boots up here because that might be good. Anyway, right, we'll work it out. Okay, I'm going to switch over to the live room. I will see you shortly in around about 12 or so minutes. All right. Hi. That was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Really cool song. Oh, sorry, you couldn't see the recording part of it. Sorry. You could see the drums, but not the waveforms. Yeah, I like that. I'm still not convinced about the middle bit, what the right thing to do is, but I've done enough versions that we can chop and change and see what actually sounds good. The only other thing I definitely want to swap out part of the old what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, the first like 4 bars of that tom bit, if I use that tom bit, which I think I will, I'm gonna swap that out for the second 4 bars because it's a bit ropey both times, to be fair. So sorry, I'm just going to clean this up a bit so that hopefully it won't get all freaked out like it sometimes does with jumping between takes. So, right, let's just save that up. Right, I'm going to come to the chat whilst I have a break. I'm just very hot. Very, very, very hot. Comp. Let's do a comp. Okay, so what have all you guys been chatting about whilst I've been working? Right. So Nathan, in return to this, the Jordan bloke, Don Jordan, whatever. What can I say? I'm a drummer. No photos, haha. And even when we try to take photos, often there is a symbol in front of our head. That's why I try and be very conscious about the photos that I take, because that's why I basically take it into my own hands. Because I'm a drum freak, and otherwise none of us will get any decent pictures. So yes, that does happen. Oh yeah, haha, symbol for a face. Yeah, exactly. Arms coming out of smoke or haze, usually from behind. Yeah, like it is the drummer's curse. That's why so few of us manage to get decent pictures. It's definitely way out there. So Nathan says, "Are you guys tuning into Jup's Instagram live later, Mr. Ash Shown tonight?" Yeah, I saw that. And am I right in thinking that it was oh god, Robin Guy? My brain. I think it was Robin Guy yesterday, wasn't it? But yeah, it'd be interesting. Ash's thing tonight. I don't know if I'm going to be able to tune in, but yeah, go say hi to Ash. Bless him. And Walrus Tass says, "Oh God, I'm relaxing in bed with a cup of tea, and my dog comes barreling in from being out the back. Apparently, it's pouring down, and apparently, my backyard is currently mainly mud. I'm so sorry. What kind of dog do you have, though? I don't think I knew that you had a dog. And apparently so is my bed now. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry, but that's kind of a little bit funny. David's having a laugh at that. Nathan says, bad times. Might as well sleep outside now then. Oh, yeah, it's a bit chilly over there, isn't it? And David Travis Dixon says, also, not a whole lot of tea left in my mug. Oh, looks like it's a 12:15 a.m. sheet change. Whoopee! Oh, I'm sorry. I don't envy you right now. Me or the dog, Nathan? Both. You can both snuggle outside. It'd be perfect. And David says, I'd like to listen to Candy Berlin's Ready songs. Yeah, if you go on to... I'm sure he's definitely got some up somewhere. I can't remember where. So yeah, if you look on SoundCloud, I think. But he's got to follow his Instagram, because I suppose that will be where there'll be links. And if there aren't, there should be. I'm sure there will be soon. So yeah, I'm desperate. Like, we've done so many songs together. I'm desperate to hear how most of them have turned out. Nathan's saying to David, and thank you for the compliment, by the way. I was too busy laughing to say thank you. Is this because I said you look nice in a dress? I love you guys so much. David says, very interesting. Zel says, I miss having a dog. My sister has 2, but she's back to work, so I don't get to see her that much anymore. Boo, that sucks. Walrus Tass says, to be fair, Nath, he does look bloody good in a dress. Why is this picture of David in a dress that I haven't seen? Yeah, that's brilliant to me. Nathan says, Walrus, totally. It reminds me of some kind of Samuel L. Jackson BMF. Should be in films. And says David, would you rather play a good guy or a bad guy in films? David says, I was just thinking who reminds me of you, Nathan. My father, for example, looked like George Clooney when he was young. Well, that's nice. I'm always finding famous actors in people. That's really cool. I find animals in people. It's not as flattering for people. I've kind of stopped doing it actually because I think people just get genuinely offended. And Zaz says George Clooney from Fact of Life or from ER, lol. I don't think I've ever seen Fact of Life, but it definitely ER. I know he's from ER. From the coffee adverts, that's old George Clooney, lol. Oh dear, that drum break had me singing but well, there's worse things you could be singing, so that's fine. I can't believe how hot it is in here. Zal says, heck! And Nathan says, you make it all look so easy. Really? What, whilst I'm sat here sweating? I don't think I do, actually. But thank you for the compliment. That's very kind of you. Maisel is here. Hello, Maisel. Lovely to see you. Yay, you got in a little bit earlier than yesterday, so that's really nice. David says, I've never been in a good movie. All of them were student work. I didn't even know you were in movies. But rubbish. Just spoiled my face for the movie industry, Nathan. Sal's to say hello to Maisel. Everyone say hello to Maisel. All good. Maisel said lots of work here. It's been hard to catch all lives. Do you know what? I'm glad to hear it. I love it when people say I don't love it when people are saying sorry I didn't catch your life, because you should never ever 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 say sorry to me ever. But it makes me happy when I hear that the reason is because someone's working, or they're doing a session, or they're teaching, or they're, I don't know, anything, having rehearsal. It makes me really happy. So, yeah, whether you're here, whether you're not here, you're here in spirit, and that's the main thing. Okay, let's do a comp of this then. I think I like the last take best. I like to say the only thing I'm a bit sceptical about is this middle section, whether I should just leave it alone and just stop playing. Sometimes you've just got to stop playing, Emily. Alright, so let's have a listen to this from the top. Let's get rid of that click. Whilst we're here. Sorry, I forgot about the I need to sort out my template. I'm so sorry. It's just it's old school. It's not old school, it's just, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that, and hopefully that'll work for you guys. Let's go from the top again with a bit of a better mix. I think the start from the one before was actually a little stronger. So I'll probably take it from back to the other one. Oh. Oh, I understand now, because I decided to do less on the first opener, so... nice, that little miss-off hat there. I wouldn't mind, but it wasn't intentional, so obviously I'll fix that in a second. Right, so we'll swap out that bar for those 4 bars for these 4 bars in a minute, because that was mess beyond belief. And I may take out that as well, because why is it there? For no reason. Like, there's nothing going on, so why did I play that? Pointless. Absolutely pointless. Nah. So, yeah, I'll take out that as well. I don't like it. A bit more settled. And we'll have a shake here, actually. Okay, add the tambourine on this bit, actually. Lift it. Cool song, love it. Alright, so I'm just gonna flatten this all up and then I'm gonna start doing some editing. So let's do a new version actually. So do a flatten and fade and fix some stuff. Yeah, I'll just say that. I already had. So let's flatten this and then let's just do these crossfades. What's for here? Great. You love it when a crossfade comes together. These are awful, so I already know this. Oh. Oh. Or not. Oh, okay. Well, that was easy. Alright, so crossfade out. Let's fade in. Right, let's sort out the bits that make me feel uncomfortable. So, we're going to start with this, which we're going to take for 1, 2, 3, 4 bars. I'm going to copy that, and then we're going to chop this, and then we're going to just delete that, and then we're going to add it in here, and we're also going to chop out 1 bar there, and then here, add that there, do some fades. I mean, that's never going to be a good fade if you do it on the actual transient, especially when it's like exposed. Okay, and this might be a toughie actually. just realised I just said this little puppy and we talked about dogs before. I think you guys influence me. It's awesome. Let's go to this picture, I think, because that's going to be really in a minute. So close. Oh, that's what the issue is. Okay, let's get this tight as physics. There we go. So, I think that sounds right. Let me do a crossfade here. I shouldn't need one because still just do one just in case. Just to check that it fits in nicely. Right, so I think the first thing, what do I want to do first? Let's do some stomps and some claps. But yeah, I always feel like I'm. Oh, don't worry. I'm just gonna stop talking. Stop talking. Okay, so I will be adding shakers, so I'll just use this one. So stomps and claps. And I certainly will be muting you in the room for this one. That's for surely. Because it's going to be disgracefully loud and horrid. Still not good, is it? That that transition there. I wonder if. Oh no, of course, because. Maybe it would be fine. Oh, I can tighten that up rather with the thing. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I think I want the claps like right to the end, you see, so. So stick the click back on. From here, we'll give it 4 in, 1 bar in. Right, I'm going to be in the room and I'm just going to try and do some claps and stuff. It might sound awful and I might revert back to just having nothing there, which reminds me I haven't actually contingency done that, but okay. Awesome. Right, okay, let's see how this sounds. I'm going to meet you in the room. I don't know what's wrong with my feet. Alright, let's just do this. Hello? myself. Love a bit of double tracked, whatever. Hold on. Back in the room, okay. Yeah, sorry. Oh, take that off. Not thinking straight. All right. I know you can't hear the panning, but it does sound a little bit better. Does it? No, maybe it doesn't actually. Oh, I duplicated the EQ as well. That's probably, don't know if that's a good idea, but that's what's happened. Right. I wonder. Ooh, where are you coming from? There we go. I wonder. Did you like that little tambourine there that fell? Right, so I'm going to chop this so that it's. Oh, I didn't want to do that. How annoying. So I'm going to chop it at different bits so that it's not a complete replica of a loop, but I'm going to loop it. Right, so I'm going to do that one there. I'm going to do this one just, yeah, what is that? Not even a, oh no, I need to do it at the bar line. Yeah. Okay, so that way it's not completely the same, but at the same time. Okay, so that should be exactly where it should be, but yeah, looks like it is. Okay, I'm going to now repeat these. Oh, that's interesting. I'm going to repeat these one at a time. To the end of the song. And then just yeah. Doesn't work for the very end, but does work for that. Okay, so we'll do a bar line, in fact before the bar line, because otherwise that stomp will be on the one which everything will drop out. But what I want to do also is a shaker and also a tambourine. So I'll meet you in the room again. Although this is so loud right now, it doesn't make a difference, I don't think. In fact, I'm going to turn you down in here. Sorry, I've gone all blurry. There we go. It's funny, isn't it? Some days things just get blurry. Okay, I'm going to save this, and then I'm going to come back to the chat, and we can have a little listen again, and I can sort out the niggly bits that might... Oh, in fact, whilst we're having a nice little chat, I'm just going to save an alternative, which is fix. Yes, I would like to save all the work that I just did just then, please. Thanks very much. And let's do this so it can be doing that. Right, let's take those off for a second. Okay, what have all of y'all been chatting about? So, Nathan says, I'll always be here, I'm just a bum. Incorrect. We all know it. Incorrect. So that's all I have to say about that. Nathan says, yes, my dog is an adolescent staffy cross something brindle. Never heard of a brindle. Different coloured eyes. Awesome. And an absolute spar hat. I do love him though. Oh, he sounds fun. Bowie dog. What's his name? Oh, Brindle probably. Brindle. So slow, I'm so sorry. Morris says I'll stick a photo up on Instagram sometime. I think they're already a couple of old ones. Oh, I'll go and have a look at that. And it says Bowie doggo called Sherlock. Yes, sir, Sherlock. Love that. Scott Montgomery says, love a good hand clap. Me too. Mine was not a particularly good one, though, I must say. But hey, at least it can be layered and stuff, so that's fine. Nathan's giving me one of those. Sub stomp. Yeah. Hello? Oh, yeah, sorry, I was messing around with it. Oh, I feel like I've just, like, you know, a bit of whiplash. I've got a bit of whiplash, stiff neck. Being really dramatic, like, call it whiplash, it's just a stiff neck. And I think I've gone deaf. Ha, that's better. Okay. Marching, yeah! Yeah, I like that kind of vibe as well. Nathan says, David, I can imagine you singing some Deos over that. Brilliant. I don't know if that's the Deos that you were talking about, but that's the one that came into my head. Nathan says, I like that cheeky way to create validation by offsetting the bars. The cheeky way... Oh, variation. Sorry, validation. Variation. But the weird thing is it takes my eyes a minute to get used to this as well, so I feel like I'm a bit in the vortex. But yeah, it's a nice subtle way to kind of not make them all completely the same. I don't know. I think it works. I think it sounds nice without sort of having to overdo it. Julia, my favourite shakers, yeah. And Nathan says, is your percussion channel like a sub-master, bus group master, whatever you want to call it, for the channels beneath it? I've still not started with Logic yet, but I like that feature. Yeah, so I think you mean... Oh, I can't show you because it's analysing. So it's a folder, essentially. It's called a folder stack. So I do it with my drums as well. So all my drum channels are in a folder stack. You can't see this because you can't see my cursor. But you see here, so overdub drums is a duplicate of these tracks here. And when this finishes, I'll do that. So that's, yeah, it's... I can't remember, it's a summing stack. I can't remember what it's... I mean, it's so long ago. See, look, there you go. It's basically a duplicate. And it's the same with the percussion. The percussion is just a folder that... I mean, it acts like, because you can put plugins on the actual channel itself, so I guess it is like a... I don't know the terms. I'm going to be totally upfront right now. I don't know the official way of saying things. I know my way of... Do you like how I did that? I don't know the official way of saying... It's a folder that I can put plugins on the whole channel, the whole percussion channel. That makes me happy. Not that I often do. But it's, to be honest, it's just because, look, that's just so much, it looks better. It's just more neat. I like that I can collapse it or uncollapse it, expand it easily, basically. And yeah, it works for my brain, my very strange brain. Okay. And Rawstar says, okie dokie, clean shirt sheets are on. Well done, that was quick. Dirty sheets are in the wash. Doggo is out of my room. Door shut. Poor Sherlock. Incense lit. Ooh, Zen is being resumed. Check you out with your incense. That's super cool. And on that note, I'm going to hit the proverbial hey. Good night. Good night, good day, everyone. Good night, David. I know you're probably long gone now, but it was lovely to see you. Lovely to have you here, as always. Nathan says, I feel for you, mate. Catch you on the flip side, and sweet dreams. Sorry, catch you on the flip. That's probably the cooler way of saying it. I'm not that cool. Go dream of a drum kit made of cowbell. So if anyone doesn't know, go check out David Travis's kit. He has a red cowbell that everyone is very jealous of. I know that I am. Zalster says, good night to Tass. And Nathan says the end is reminding me of Cheap Trick now. Oh yeah, you're not wrong. Right, so I'm just going to listen through once, sort out things that stand out to me. I don't think there really is going to be anything. Maybe. Oh no, there's one thing, but aside from that, I think we're good. So, this is, I mean, considering compared to the last few days where the sessions have been like 2 hours long, this is going to be a short one. It's only an hour and 23 right now. I mean, it's nothing. Right. Get rid of that click, Emily Dolan Davis. Oh, I was thinking that sounds weird. I feel like even that first kick drum there's something weird about it. I don't think that was the answer. What's that? That is too early. Librarian? That's funny. Sorry, it's been bugging me that. Let's try that again. Where's the shaker? Where's the shaker? Yeah, just tidy that up so it starts on the one rather than it. Just want it to set the town bar in. Oh. just interesting. I don't think that stood out to me as much as it was before. So if it does, it's literally like the first bar. So I wonder if, as I did yesterday, just do a blanket like 16th note, see if that helps. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to do. I wanted to actually do the quantize on everything when it, no, not everything, sorry, on the stomps notes, because I think some of them are a bit out, as you can see. Yeah, I mean that sounds like it works. Okay, let's check. Just check all these. I wonder maybe I just take that tomorrow. Yeah, because I think I want the dun dun rather than the dun gap. So, oh no, that is. That's what I want, but it just doesn't sound right to me. So let's try another bar. On the upside, I really do like the stomp clap things. Oh. Deleted the wrong bit. I just deleted all of the percussion. Oh no, it's just silence. Come on. Bit early again, Miss Emily Dolan Davis. A little bit early. It's just... So move that and then review and then there we go. Oh, just a little fadey boy. Fadey boy, fadey boy. That feels better in isolation. Let's see. I think it's good that that shaker stays there, it kind of doesn't fall out too much. Just gonna see. Let's see. I think now they're in a better mix position. It adds. And then it's like a horse. What's going on there? This is the culprit, isn't it? Oh, in fact, I think it came before that. You know why? Because do I? Probably not. It's really funny, isn't it? So, well, it's not funny, it's because I'm stupid. But sometimes I'm stupid. A lot of the time I am. What I wanted to do was kind of have this carried on after the song finished, just as an option. But, let's see. Maybe not that much. Tell you what, it doesn't work because there is a bit of a writ on the end of that, so let's just get rid. I'm glad that we can keep those in actually, because I think it actually works. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, and I feel like it's gonna, like you say, like once it's got vocals on it, it's just gonna be like ridiculous. But it's so difficult to tell with these. Right, okay, let's see what the chat is saying. Just whilst finishing up. Oh, I don't know why I'm taking. I should keep my glasses on so I can actually read. Are you noticing I'm getting closer and closer to the monitor to see what people are saying? Librarian Emily, that'll be me. So Nathan, yeah, like what I would call a mix bus, yeah, on a live desk. So you just have some master controls across the channel in it, yeah, for like pulling down the whole mix kit in one go kind of thing, yeah. Really useful just to have, you know, options are good, I think, and yeah, anything that kind of puts it all in a group nicely makes me happy. Looks nice and intuitive in Logic. It is. I love Logic. I've just used it forever, so I just know how it rolls, and I'm still finding out new stuff every day, and it makes me happy that there's always something to learn with it, but you can quickly get going. Well, I can quickly get going with it, so yeah, it's fun. And Dan Lee's here. Hello, Dan. Lovely to see you. How are you doing? Dan Lee, come on down. 47.98. Don't know what that means, but yes, okay, cool. Hi, Nath. Price is right. That was my guess. Okay, I love it. Nathan says, what was the item? An air fryer? A red cowbell. Of course it was a red cowbell. Priceless in that case. This is true. Danley says, I presume you are all very well today. We're all doing very well. It's very warm in here. I was having nightmares last night of being stabbed, and David Travis Dixon, Walrus Tass, who has just gone, apparently actually got stabbed as a kid in the head. Bonkers. Also, I dreamt that I met Darren Brown and I gave him a cuddle and was very guilty because of obviously COVID. Isn't that sad that that came into my dreams? But he was very lovely. And Nathan says, yeah, Em started early, but I got over it. Yeah, we can tell. How are you, my good man? And sorry, Dan is fantastic. That's good to know. And it's only Wednesday, or even Wednesday. And Dan loves Wednesday. I don't know why. That's so nice. Do you know what? I love Mondays. I love them so much. They make me so happy, which sounds probably bonkers. Wednesdays, I'm kind of like, yeah, I like Wednesdays. They're fine. I'm not sort of mad about them, but I'm not mad about them either, if you know what I mean. What lyric is that from? I'm not mad. It's a John Mayer song, but I'm not mad about it. Something off of Born and Raised, I think. I really like that album. Nathan says to Dan, then a very happy hump day to you. Yeah, it is embarrassing how long it took me to realise when people were saying happy hump day, I was like, it seemed like a weird thing to say. It literally has taken me years to understand that hump day is Wednesday because it's the middle of the week. And that probably just reflects, my job as a musician. It's like, Wednesday? Wednesday's just another day. Danley, maybe because I got through 3 days of the week already, so being an optimist, that only leaves 2 days till the weekend. Well, you're in a room full of optimists. That makes me very happy. And it says, remember when hump day was followed by clap day? The week seems to go so much faster. Clap day? Oh, clap day! Oh, clapping for the NHS. Okay. Today is actually clap day, or it has been, but for a different reason. And Nathan says, yeah, leave the stomps at the end too. Huh? Yeah, I think that works. Like, I wasn't sure before, but I think that without them, it loses something. And with them, actually, I don't know, it just thickens it out in a really nice way. So, yeah, I think that's the way to go. You know what's going to happen. Channon's just going to be like, oh, I just called that. Maybe not. Maybe you'll really like it. But we'll see. And Danley says, yeah, clap day was good. How are your fajitas? Delish. It was just fajita stuff on rice, basically. And right now, as we speak, I need to... Oh no, I'm fine. Am I fine? What time did I say I'd come in? Anyway, my husband is currently cooking duck for me, which I'm very excited about. It's this Michelle Roux Jr. Recipe that he loves and he makes, and it's awesome, and I'm so excited. In fact, it's making me hungry. Jed's here. Hello, Jed. You've come in literally at the end of the session, but it's lovely to see you, as always. Hi, sorry, big chap, sorry I'm late. Long day at work. This sounds as great. Channon is a dude. Nathan says, I was going to say they are out of time under the music. Haha. Yeah, I think they might have been, actually. Oh, yeah, I'd moved them. Danley says, evening, Jed. I just got here too. Lol, hi, chaps. I mean, okay, not big chaps. Like big, like cowboy chaps. Nathan says, Jed, how are you, sir? Jedwood, all good up in Mank. Jed says, oh, okay, I'm in Huddersfield at the moment. I have a client that I work with in Huddersfield called Craig Westwood, and he is wonderful, and he flies balloons, like hot air balloons. He's, like, super cool. Nathan says, Jed, seeing the world. And Danley says, sounds good. And thank you so much, Dan. That's very kind. And Nathan, Jed, are you driving at the moment? Oh, got to go in my car. Oh, I'm in my car. I've got a 45-minute drive home. Drive safe, Jed. Please be safe. And cheers. And Danley says, send me the duck recipe. I got 2 breasts coming on tomorrow's delivery. All right, hold on. Let me find this and then I can send it to everyone. I hope it's online. I can't even spell Michelle. Oh man, Michelle Roux Jr. Duck. I don't even know what it's called. No, it's none of those. No, it's none of those. It's got juniper berries, and grape juice. No. It's not that either. Was it that? No. Oh, no. Man, how many duck recipes can there be? I don't think it's online. Annoyingly. I'll send you a picture. I'll send a picture, which is probably highly illegal in terms of, like, it's the equivalent of sharing music or whatever, but, yeah. Duck sirloin. Okay, so I'm going to bounce this down. I'm going to send this over to Channon. And that is our session for September, I guess, with Channon. And, I may not have juniper berries in stock. Yeah, to be fair, not our usual fare to have just lying around. But this dish is stunning, like really stunning. And Tone makes the best mash that you've ever tasted in your life. So it's just, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Chuckin'. Chuckin'. I don't know why I found that funny. Right. So, question to myself. Am I back next week? I can't remember. I don't think I've got any sessions that I'm live streaming next week, but the week after I do. I'm pretty certain. If it changes, you'll know about it, let's face it, because you guys can't get rid of me. Sorry about that. But I really appreciate you being here. It's always really nice to see you. Dudley, are you from Liverpool? Chuckin'. No, what's that? That's not Scouse. Chuckin'. That's... What's some chuckin'? No, mate. SSUSS. Oh, mate. Oh, I don't know what's happening. Anyway, right. I'm going to go. I'm going to run. Thank you for being here. As always, have a lovely rest of your week. I don't think I'm back next week. I may change my mind. I might do something else. I was thinking about recording some drum stems for Drum Stem Club live. So if people fancy that, I might do that, and then we can sort of like have an inclusive, let's all record something, ideas floating about together. But as long as you don't ask me to do double kick, otherwise I'll be very upset. But anyway, have a lovely rest of your week, enjoy your weekend, all that good stuff, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys soon. Alright, lots of love, you guys. Mwah. I will see you later. I've got to sort this out. Yes, alright, I'll see you soon. Have a good week, have a good weekend. Bye.